actually growing if you grow it from roots. And I've been very patient. Anyways, I've got 3 cups in my fridge that look about like this. If you want to know how to store asparagus, even if you buy it from the store, you get your bundles, you can take your rubber bands off, you rinse them, and you put them in a cup with a little bit of water, and you have them standing straight up in the fridge, and they will last basically forever. Okay, on to how to steam it, because that's what this is about. So I have 2 plates. So one, I put a little water on. You can see I've got some water on there. The other one is going to fit perfectly over the top, just like that. There's barely a crack to steam. So find yourself 2 plates that work that way. You can use paper plates, but it really soaks through. And sometimes the paper just, it's water, you know? Anyways, so my husband was actually at work one day, and he met someone that was cooking asparagus. And he was like, how are you doing that? You're cooking asparagus in the microwave? And he was like, yeah. So he showed him how, and then I started doing it, and I've done it ever since. I don't cook it any other way. So obviously you break your ends off. I try to only do like 2 or 3 at a time, because if you try to break the whole bundle, then you end up with some pieces that really could have been longer than what they were, and some shorter. So, all right. So I got my ends broke off. Now I'm going to get a little bit of oil. So I'm just going to use this oil because I ran out of my other stuff that sprays. So this isn't like the best thing to use, but don't come at me, y'all. I'm having asparagus for lunch with some turkey. Don't come at me about my oil. Okay. First with the oil. Cha-ching.
A little salt, a little pepper.
A little salt, a little pepper. I really need to get some rice in my salt. It's this Himalayan pink salt. We don't use any other salt in our house but this Himalayan pink salt. A little bit of pepper. Okay. Then you just pop your plate over the top. Boom shakalaka. Throw it in the microwave for, depending upon how thick your stalks are. So let's see, what's the thickest one? Okay, there's the thickest one. You guys can see like how thick that stalk is. So I'm going to cook these, steam these for about 3.5 minutes in the microwave. If they were thicker ones, I would do more time. If they were thinner, I would do less time. So when you cook them, try to get stalks that are about the same size so that everybody cooks evenly and you don't get any burnt ends, because this ain't barbecue. We don't want no burnt ends. Okay. This goes in the microwave. When it comes out, let it cool down, and not the asparagus. You want to eat that kind of warm. I do anyways. You know, let the plate cool down. Use a mitten. Let's not burn our hands. Slide that off, flip that over, pour your water off, or move your asparagus to a clean plate, and boom shakalaka, you're ready to go. Also, don't come at me for dirtying up dishes. Okay? I have Deborah, the dishwasher, over here, and she does the dirty work for me. Okay, love y'all, bye.